Okay, so the first position that we're going to be learning is attention position. And the drum majors or directors will call us to this position when they have something important to say. So it's very important that we be quiet and listen to what they have to say. So what this position looks like is we're going to put our toes together and our heels together, and then moving on to knees. We don't want them out that far, and we don't want them locked because bad things can happen if you have them locked. So you're just going to want to have them at a nice, comfortable position. Your hips, you want them to be centered over your feet. Moving on to your core. You want your core you kind of want to elevate it up a little bit, not sucking in, just out. And that's going to maximize the amount of oxygen you can have in your lungs, which is going to be important on the field. And if your shoulders, you kind of want to roll them back a few times, and all you're simply do is just roll them back, they're going to be a little relaxed. And then moving on to head degree, you want your head to be about 10 degrees above horizon line. So what you're going to do is you're going to make an L with your hand like this. You're going to put your thumb and then onto your neck like that. And your pointer finger is going to be like that. It's going to look like that. It's 10 degrees above the horizon line roughly. And then for our instrument, you're going to want to push it away from you a little bit. You don't want your neck strap doing all the work for you. And your nose is going to be aligned with this part of your octave key. And attention looks like this. The command they do to call us to it is bang, bang, hut. And there's no vocal response to that. So it's going to look like bang, 10, hut. The next position we're going to be learning is parade rest. And just like attention, we're still going to be quiet. It's just another form of attention position. And what it looks like is we're going to start from attention position. We're going to take our left foot, put it out shoulder width apart. Our instrument's going to be parallel from the ground. And instead of doing 10 degrees up, you're just simply going to do 10 degrees below horizon line, which is going to look something like this. And they're simply going to, usually they're going to call you it from attention. So it's going to be parade rest. And while it's happening, it's simply going to be da, 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 parade rest. And then you're going to go into that position. And then they're always going to call you from a parade rest into attention position. So it's the same thing, just da, 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 parade, da, 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 band, head, hut. And the next thing we're going to do is right haste. And for right haste, left haste, and about haste, there's going to be three commands, and you're going to respond with 3 vocal commands. And what you're going to start with, it's going to sound like band, right haste, right turn close. And on the right, you're going to want to put your left foot, even though this is right, you're going to take your left foot, pointing out in front of you. Now, all your weight is still going to be on that right foot. For a turn, this is when you're evenly going to distribute the weight. And then for close, you're simply going to make the right foot level with the ground and bring the left one in. You're all going to do this while your instrument's still going to be like this, at attention position, and your head's still going to be the 10 degrees above. So it's going to look something like this. Band, right haste, right turn close. The next one we're going to learn is left haste. And just like right haste, it's going to sound like band, left haste, left turn close. Except we're going to say left. And on left, instead of using our left foot and putting it forward, we're going to put it backwards. And all that weight is still going to be on the right foot. For a turn, we're simply just distributing the weight, like so. Both of our feet are going to be off the ground. We're going to be on the balls of our feet. And then we're simply going to, on the close, we're simply going to level the right foot with the ground and bring that left foot in. So it's going to look something like this. Band, left haste, left turn close. The next thing we'll be learning is about haste. Now, just like the other ones, it's going to have the 3 commands, and you're going to have 3 vocal responses. So it's going to sound like band, about, haste, back, turn, close. And again, you're going to start with your left foot. Just like as if you were doing the left haste, you're going to take your left foot and put it directly backwards. And again, all your weight's still going to be on your right foot. For a turn, instead of only 90 degrees in the other direction, you're going to do 180 degrees. And then close, you're going to level the right foot and bring the left foot in. And usually you do it twice. So then you take it again, you take that left foot out, turn 180 degrees, bring that left foot back in. And again, this is going to happen on back. You're going to move that left foot back. Turn, you do that 180 turn. and then close. Again, back, turn, close. So it's going to look something like this. Bend, about, haste, back, turn, close. You're going to do it again. Bend, about, haste, back, turn, close. The next thing we're going to be learning is horns up and horns down. Now, while you're at attention, it's very important to make sure that your hands are at a comfortable position where you can easily snap from horns down, which is this position, and go right here. Your instrument is going to be leveled out at your comfortable position, making sure your nose is still at the same level as the tip of your octave key. And then you're simply going to want to snap it up. This is horns up, and that is horns down. Usually what they're going to say is horns up, you snap it up, horns down, snap down. It's not a slow moving motion, it just snap up and then snap down. So it's going to be, usually they call you to attention first, so it's going to be like bend 10, hut, horns up, then you usually play what you're doing, and then horns down. That's simple. The next thing we're going to be doing is mark, time, mark. Now this is important when we're doing parades or we need anything that we're going to be marching in a continuous distance for. Now what the command is going to be is mark, time, mark, and what you're going to respond with is and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and so on and so forth. You're always going to start with your left foot, and that and is going to be your left foot going up. Your left foot's going to be going up on the and down on 1. So it's going to be and 1, 2's on the right, 3's on the left, 4's on the right, 5's on the left, and 6 is on the right. So all the odd numbers in your counting are going to be on the left, and all the even ones are going to be on the right. And also, you should also notice this is that, and you're going and 1, 2, and 3, and your knees are going to be, they're going to not touching, but they're going to be intersecting with each other, and that's how you know you're doing it correctly, because those are going to be on the ands. And usually to stop us in a position like this, they're going to say band, halt, and what you're going to say is step and close. Usually it doesn't really matter how many counts it's after, but you just have to be careful to listen for it. So it's going to look something like this. They're going to say mark, time, mark, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, band, halt, step, and close. What you're going to do is the step is going to be with the right foot. The and is going to go up on the left and close on the left. Just like how we started with the and 1, it's going to be and close on the left. So that's one more time for you. It's going to be mark, time, mark, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, band, halt, step, and close.